I don't know if I shared, but I had cancer during COVID,
Oh, wow.
which
Oh,
was
that must have been devastating in
it
itself.
was devastating because I come from a big family where, people come and visit and they want to see you and they want to take care of you, and no one could come. So my very first chemo treatment, I had a girlfriends from college, and they were called Rocky's Roadies.
Okay.
And they were there the very first day, but my doctor said, your immune system is compromised. And so you're going to have to limit your visitors with COVID, because we don't want you to get COVID and
Sure.
then something happens. And so it was a little lonely.
I mean, even those of us who were just dealing with COVID at that time and couldn't have family around, that was devastating in itself. So I can only imagine what it felt like for you. Devastating.
I spent a lot of days in my backyard sitting in a chair by myself. A lot of FaceTime, a lot of Zoom, but nothing compares to just, the hugs and the love.
Sure.
So that was the tough part. I was thankful for the times that, someone would drop by, but they couldn't stay long. They would have to wear a mask or, have to be outside, and I talked to them through the door. But, I had to stay safe. After I finished chemo, I rung the bell, and just to know that I would no longer have to sit in that seat, it was wonderful. Once they checked my markers and they said it's shrunk enough for us to operate and do the lumpectomy, we can take the rest of it. That was such a joy to know that they got everything. And it was really just a relief to know that these milestones, I'm completing them. And so after my son got married, they were like, okay, we have to start radiation.
Okay.
Radiation was every day.
Wow.
Every single day at 3:00 for 3 weeks straight.
Wow.
You think you make it through chemo,
Sure.
you think you make it through the lumpectomy, like, oh, the radiation's going to be a breeze. The radiation almost took me out. We thought it was going well. It burned the sides of my neck. Essentially burned the skin off of me.
Wow.
And my husband, through all of it, I had been strong, and he broke down and he cried. Because you don't see cancer, but when the skin was just burned off of me, he cried, and he said, this is like me seeing it for the first time.
Yeah.
It's real. That time and the other time when I was really, really nauseous, and my husband like, we gotta find something for you. And he's calling all these different stores and shops, trying to get some, not necessarily marijuana, but something that's gonna
take the edge off, of course.
And we found this little store, this guy in there. His name, I'll never forget his name. His name is Justin. I said, Justin, can I take a few drops to put under my tongue, just a little bit of CBD? And when I say the nausea went away instantly.
Wow.
I was crying, my husband was crying, Justin was crying.
Wow. Everyone emotional at that point.
Everyone was emotional in the store with my husband and my son and my mom and dad, because those were only the people that were really kind of coming over, because I had to limit my visitors due to COVID. Got me through. My son. He was the one whom, literally, when I could not hold a cup of water, sit up and drink, that he was there. And he was like, Mom, I got you.
Wow.
He was like, I got you. And
That's awesome.
And my husband rubbing my feet and rubbing my legs, because the cancer does something to your body. and you just ache and you have such fatigue. And my mom with her ginger tea and my dad and just being there helped me get through.
Of course.
And
So-
cancer-free 2 years, March 4th.
Wow, March 4th, cancer
March
free.
4th.
That's amazing. Praise God for that. That is
And so during this journey, I saw love, nothing but love. It was wonderful.